What up? What up? Hello, everybody. Oh, a lot of y'all commenting already. What's up? What's up? Oh my gosh, if y'all can hear one of my daughters crying in the background, just ignore that. She didn't want to go to sleep. She up there crying. Hey, hey. So, y'all know I don't. Can you hear it? It's my daughter. She's tripping right now. She didn't want to go to sleep. I can barely hear her. Oh, okay. So, y'all know I don't usually do random spur of the moment lives like this, but someone mentioned earlier if anybody was going to go live to talk about this, which I was not planning on whatsoever, but I was like, F it, why not? Go ahead and do a little super quick live. By the way, y'all, I started a second channel to do just little random live streams. Like something like this, I probably would have done on that channel. I haven't really promoted it yet though, but let me just drop the link because I want to keep this channel since this is my main channel. I want to keep it more like clean, professional, or keep it about actual topics. But sometimes I just be bored and want to go live if I don't want to do it on this channel. So, yeah, I'm gonna drop the link to my other channel. It's called Chercha Corner. Chercha is like a very Dominican word, but it's kind of like a hangout and all that. Yes, Lord, professional. So I'm gonna drop that link so y'all can go subscribe, and then I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that wants to join right now. I don't know exactly what the hell went on today, but I was like, hold up, is this just me? It's not the first time something like this happens. That's a good idea. Yes, the classy and the ratchet, but I gotta keep it classy over here. So yeah, I kept refreshing my Instagram. I was like, okay, is it just me? I was checking my Wi-Fi, Then I tried using WhatsApp because there's certain family members that I talk through through WhatsApp, like my sister and stuff, and that wasn't going through. And then I tried sending something to someone through Facebook Messenger, and I was like, hold up, this ain't working either. Like, so I was like, okay, it must be me. It must be my internet or something. And then come to find out, it was like a widespread thing. But yeah, I saw some of y'all saying something about a whistleblower. I don't know if we can really talk too much about it, but I want to hear what y'all got to say. What are the conspiracies y'all got? And I feel like this is something that we may see more repeatedly. Oh, we got somebody. What's up, Jose?
Good evening, Christina. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good. So, real deal, come up here, sundown. Tell us what are trying to do this time? A hacker group did an attack on Facebook. I saw a post that what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg lost like $6 million in that span of 6 hours that Facebook was down. Oh my gosh, this girl's so crying. But yeah, Jose, what's up, Jose?
To be perfectly honest, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. But then again, during the day, I'm working, so I really don't get into social media all that much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and see that's the other thing that's really crazy about all this. And y'all, oh my god, this girl. She's up there like, okay, anyways, I'm gonna just ignore her right now. It just goes to show how dependent and reliant we are on social media. At least those of us that have like multiple social media pages. And I mean the fact that we get so frantic and we're like, oh my god, what's wrong with my Instagram? What's wrong with my Facebook? Why can't I send anything on WhatsApp? Like, y'all, we are literally, not all of us, but we are like really addicted to social media.
Um, you know, one time a couple of years ago, I was in Colombia for a religious retreat. So what they did for kind of like a fast, we went the entire day without our cell phones.
Okay.
So that means you couldn't get into Facebook, you couldn't get into Instagram, you couldn't get into YouTube, Twitter,
Hmm.
all that kind of thing, which in a way, it's a blessing because that means you have to spend time with people.
Right. No, that's true. And yeah, more than I think a lot of us were panicking. Oh my gosh, this girl.
Oh, well.
Goodness, she would do that. And yeah, I remember there's been a few times where YouTube has crashed and like the whole world went into panic also. But Radical, I heard like Twitter was like the one app that didn't go down. I was already seeing memes about that. Facebook owns WhatsApp and Instagram. So if you attack Facebook, then it will bring down the other two as well. Yeah, I was talking to somebody earlier and they said that also. That since Facebook owns all those platforms now, if Facebook goes down, then they all go down.
Hmm.
Oh
But
my
you,
goodness. Go ahead.
but you know something, Christina? For some people, social media is like a drug, like cocaine, crack, and whatnot. They cannot live 24 hours without social media. I mean, heaven forbid if there was ever a time where there was no such thing as Facebook, YouTube, and whatever. And I actually gone through such a time because I'm not exactly, well, I'm going to be 59 this Thursday, but I mean, I'm still 59. I'm going to be 59 years young. But believe it or not, there was a time where we didn't have Facebook. We didn't have social media. And the telephone we had was basically, it was the one that was hanging on the wall.
Yeah. No lies. Sometimes I think back to even, my childhood. I mean, I'm only 33. Yes, I say only. Okay, only. But yeah, like, having the regular phone with a cord and how we didn't have cell phones back then. We was just outside chilling. And even when we did start to get cell phones, we weren't like so attached to them. And I'm like, yo, how did we do it? Because trying to think of me doing that now, it's like I can't even envision myself now not having my phone and not being so connected, through all these different platforms. So, and especially YouTube, because I'm on YouTube so freaking much now. So to imagine life without it is kind of crazy.
Well,
Radical, shut up. Anyways.
well, speaking about YouTube, as you know, I have my own channel now. So
Hmm.
this is something I'm trying to grow. It's not, of course, I don't have 10,000 subscribers like you have, but it's growing bit by bit.
Yeah.
And basically, what's my program, my channel is about is dealing with everyday problems with common sense solutions.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, definitely keep at that.
Mhm.
So everybody in the chat, come join y'all. You guys have different theories and stuff out there. I definitely want to hear them. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, guys. This isn't going to be a long live. Like I said at the beginning, and I know I don't usually do these spur of the moment random lives like this, but definitely go subscribe to my other channel for random lives, okay? I'm gonna try to start doing that over there as well. Like I said, I do want to keep this channel more clean. You know what I'm saying? So go check that channel out. Jose is gonna show you how to throw things out the window and not get caught. Oh man.
Well,
But
I just subscribed to your new channel,
okay.
so
Okay.
I'll be looking forward to you whenever you post any material.
Yeah. I mean, I don't plan to really post like real content over there. Like I said, it's just gonna be little random live streams here and there.
Mhm.
I'll be washing my hair and listening to you guys. Okay. But yeah, but like I was kind of saying towards the beginning, sometimes I feel like like when stuff like this occurs and like all the social media just goes down out of nowhere, I'm like, I feel like they're running a test so that in the future, I don't know, they're gonna like shut all the internet stuff down and I don't know, I just be thinking like some apocalyptic type stuff might happen while the internet is down and then we're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Like I just start thinking of all these crazy scenarios and I don't know.
But you know something? The fact of the matter is, we use our cell phones for so many things. I mean, you purchase your airline tickets online. You do shopping online. You do buy groceries online. You do everything but poop.
Yeah. The ethical hacker. Yes, Tina needs to do a vlog in DR again. Coming soon. Coming soon. I agree. Says keep it professional. Yes. Diablo, she's so extreme. Yo, what's up, real deal? Haven't seen you in a while.
What's going on? What's going on?
Chilling. So I saw you saying in the comments that you think China was behind this.
Well, you know, anytime there's something suspicious, we blame the one of the two, China or Russia. But
True.
you know, this is bad for me because I literally make my money off of social media ads, and that's like Facebook and Instagram. I'm thinking inside my head, has to be like the worst day ever. That and a
Yeah.
couple of days ago when stocks just fell under because of another China scam, and also hacking as well. So you know, this shit's gonna keep on going. This shit gonna keep on going, I believe.
Yeah.
Cause if they can find out what,
Oh, go ahead.
Because if they can find out what makes it trigger like this, then they can pretty much repeat it again and do the same ransom shit where we need a couple million.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like we're going to see this type of stuff happen more frequently. And yes, I was also seeing posts just within like the past hour of yeah, like the people that make money off of Instagram, like just talking about how like it's been a shitty day for y'all. But it's almost like people were also shaming people that make money off of Instagram and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, look, get it how you live. You know, if you can make money just posting pictures or whatever it is that you do on IG, like, hey, I don't knock it. But yeah, it must be frustrating though. Or for those of y'all that have like actual legit like businesses that run off of Instagram and stuff, then yeah, I can understand that's frustrating. That being said, I don't know, was it just in the United States that this happened? Do y'all know?
Repeat that again?
Was it just in the US that this happened?
Nah, nigga, this is global.
Oh, it was global. Okay,
2 billion people.
Oh, okay. Because like
2 billion people.
Saying, hers wasn't affected. I know she's not in the US. My OnlyFans, Twitter, and back page was good, of course. What's up, Alim? They're gonna show how to swim with a wig on. Radical, so stupid. It could be people failing to do their job right in the databases, or it could be a DDoS attack from anywhere. There's many possibilities. Yeah, Blood Moon. It was worldwide. Yeah, that's crazy. You can literally send the whole world into panic just by shutting down a few social media apps.
Like, this is serious. People saying it wasn't no that's nah, this is serious. Especially when you put $50 a day in the ads in each platforms. $50 a day adds up.
See, I didn't even think about that. That's true. So yeah, like I said, I can see why that can be very frustrating for people that actually run businesses off of social media. And yeah, I didn't think about the fact that you can run ads and pay for them on a daily basis. So if you're over here like spending money and then your ads not going out, it's like, and earlier, like on my Instagram, I was trying to post like, the picture from an upcoming, premiere. And I was like, damn it, I can't even post that. So yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Radical, you know damn well Zuckerberg and them ain't gonna give no refunds for your credit cards. Pretty much getting $50, $75 a day. Cause I have to run $50 a day per ad set. So we doing it on different times. So that shit is around like $200, $300 a day. Yeah. They got fucked off.
Damn.
This is serious, man.
The teenagers of the world were having anxiety attacks. My daughter texted me immediately. Yeah. Because I was trying to message people and I was like, yo, what's going on? I said I was over here going crazy, checking my Wi-Fi, restarting my phone, doing all that. And I was like, yo, what's going on? But yeah, then yo, Radical, you're so stupid. We're going to see Tina's third. You're so annoying, Radical. But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Cause
hey, Moon Chaser Curl, what's up? Go subscribe to my other channel for random live streams. Okay, I dropped the link in the comments. All right, can y'all still see it? Yeah, let me drop it again. But yeah, man, Come join, y'all. Come join. Give us your thoughts. We all out here going crazy as well with Instagram and everything going down.
One thing I noticed that some of the platforms that I usually use to get on my job, um, it was moving very slowly, or it did or it froze a couple of times. So it seemed to affected those platforms as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plus, we got an oil spill too. Yeah,
There's no
this
oil
shit.
spill
This
right now?
wasn't a good, yeah, massive oil spill.
Just today?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Where
West
did that happen?
Coast, West Coast news.
Dang. I don't care about those others as long as YouTube works. I mean, yeah.
YouTube would have been a problem because that's like everybody's entertainment.
Yeah. The only thing is with the others though, you can actually message people. So I think that's where it's like, we can't really message each other here on YouTube. So, if you use WhatsApp or, your Instagram DM to, communicate with people, it's like, dang, you kind of out of luck. F Facebook. Yeah, so yeah, that shit was pretty crazy. But like I said, I think we're definitely going to see this type of stuff happen more frequently. And again, it exposes how dependent we are on social media. It really does.
Well, the fact
That ain't our fault. That is not our fault. The way how the system is set up now, you gotta damn near depend on it, man. You see what's going on. Anybody that's actively looking can see what's going on. That people that pretty much make their money in the pandemic situation has to be able to at least create more products, services, business to business, business to consumer. Even the beautiful, voluptuous ladies on Instagram definitely have a right to be able to get their ends as well. So it's bigger. It's bigger than just. It's just bigger than just social media. If they can just hack this, then what's next? The internet? Them
Oh
crashing
man,
the internet?
can you imagine? What has that happened yet? The whole internet going
No,
down? Oh my gosh, that would be
nothing
like
major.
catastrophic. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Especially if it happened on like some global scale, like the world would literally go into panic frenzy mode.
Some drunk ass aliens hit one of our satellites and shit, and now we ain't got no internet.
Nah, I mean, we wouldn't be. I mean, so many of us wouldn't be able to do our jobs for one, and I mean, I don't know. That would be some crazy shit. That'd be like, oh man, what? I would immediately start thinking like conspiracies. Like, okay, it must have been the government. What are they planning? What's about to happen? Like, that's the type of stuff I immediately start to think.
Well, think about the people who working remotely and with no internet service. That means they cannot do anything at all.
Yeah, pretty much. That can't happen because you have to attack multiple ISPs. Okay. I
Okay.
don't know if you know. All right. That would be the end of the world. Right. Esta mujer sí es dramática. Listen, crazy boy. The way the
Roy Chess, we
world
would go
is
to the
right
Stone
now.
Age. Roy Chess, shut your dumb ass up. We would go to a damn Stone Age. Everything is so digitalized that from real estate agents to people that work from call centers in Philippines that help people from Microsoft, everybody would be pretty much asked out because of this shit. Literally, globalism. The motherfucker that's in the White House that's barely living is literally making everything multilateralism where we're competing not with the global society, but we're literally tag teaming with everybody in global society to be able to do this multilateralism shit. So we got to use the internet. Everybody needs to be digitalized. Everybody needs some form of digital business or get asked out or just take the love juice that they require you to take. But that's a different story.
Blood Moon said, Xtina is such a millennial. We can actually live without internet. No, I know, but see, that's what's interesting because I feel like I lived the last of that age that didn't have the internet. So half of my life was that, and the other half has been with the internet. But now it's like pretty much every part of my life almost involves the internet somehow. Because I work from home. I've been working from home shit, it'll be 2 years in March if I'm still home by March, you know. So it's like I need the internet for my livelihood, and YouTube is like a second job. So yeah, I mean, we definitely need it, or at least I need it.
No, we all need it to various degrees. I mean, it's getting to the point now that to get most stuff done, you do need internet service.
Hmm.
Come on, Valentina. I actually agree with you, but even with that argument, you still got to face the fact that you still need to be able to get more deal flow with my. Okay, when it comes to my business, I helped contractors and developers get properties at a discounted rate. Now, when it comes to my business, yes, the return business would be good, but they build the property. It takes 6 to 8 months. Then it probably takes another 3 months to get a loan. So I probably only see them 1 or 2 times a year. So that means I need to be able to market and advertise for more cash buyers, more construction people. Go to the Construction Journal, which that's actually a good Yellow Pages book for people to be able to get involved in real estate and to see what you can do. But still, Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, Google Ads, like that's literally everything when it comes to your business. You know, everybody's pretty much at the house.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, you got 100 million people at the house, man. It's not like you can just knock on people's door and just do it old school way, but still, we have a lot of things that is literally required of this new digital age, fast forward economy, tech economy, whatever. Because they call it fast forward economy because everything that we do digitally literally speeds up all of our production times 5, meaning that we can automate shit. We can literally have everything that's going to literally make everything way better for Stina. Like if you had a clothing line, you know, Facebook ads would definitely be a go because you can literally have everybody that didn't pay retargeted and you send a 25% discount. That's the power of social media. That's literally the power of all this AI and tech.
No, you're right.
You can't do that. You can't do that with somebody at if you had a clothing store, brick and mortar, where
Right.
if somebody came in and didn't come in, you can't pretty much just say, you know, airdrop a discount code in their pocket, but you can with the phone. So
Right.
I don't know. People don't use social media correctly. Everybody uses it for consumer
That's
pleasure,
true.
shit like
But
that.
even with my channel or with my Instagram, my other Instagram page, when I was just doing makeup, I would sometimes use the like do a promotion where you pay however much to promote like a specific post and have it this many amount of people. So I mean, even if you're not technically selling a product, yeah, it can bring more exposure to your channel, to your posts, to your videos. So it's definitely I mean, it's useful. Facts. Tina Needham wig Fashion Nova. What's good, Sundown?
What's going on,
Yo,
man?
How are you?
good, good. So this isn't the first. Hold on, let me pause my window. All right, now, so does anybody have Progressive Insurance? Because that whole company got hacked as well, and I know they had to delete every single app that they had and start from square one. So they were out of business for like a week.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. This was recently too?
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, damn.
Yep,
Mm.
yep, it
Why
So
did
was.
that
So
happen?
so they
that's
had
why I
to
invested in
go through.
cybersecurity stocks, man.
Yeah.
Sundown, get you some more cybersecurity stocks, bruh. Get you some more of that Cloudflare. You know, they're getting government contracts from Uncle Joey, so you know.
Oh yeah, but it's not just this. I think they were testing the waters to see what they could get away with. It was last year Bank of America was getting hacked as well with all the unemployment.
Mm.
Everybody was out of work from COVID, and people were getting their money taken.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So Bank
Sundown,
of,
you don't think this is a cash grab? Where if it is, say if it is true on your argument, don't you think that they could pretty much say, well, we can be able to raise some more money from the government? You know, we got problems, and we just raise some more money, even though you know money can't fix a problem. It's just a unlimited cash grab.
Oh yeah,
In your opinion?
I think so. In
But
fact,
going
I'm looking at oh man, come on, we're just doing it.
Because, cash can't fix none of this shit. Because, people always find a backdoor latch to be able to hack some shit.
So I'm looking at Progressive, and I'm trying to backdate it to like before the crash happened. So there was a huge plummet.
What, you sharing your screen?
Oh no, I'm looking on my Robinhood right now.
Okay. Because I was about to look at my shit right now, too.
Yeah, because it's like
right.
$90.31 a share now, and it dropped. So it looks like it was in the like mid 100s. Now it kind of evened itself out, so it's like basically plummeted. So now would be a good time to buy some progressive stocks if you want, because it's super cheap.
Hmm.
Sundown, give the disclaimer out, man. you know,
Listen,
this is not financial advice.
oh yeah, this is not financial
As
advice.
as
I am
as
not a
me
financial advisor.
as me and Sundown, we are not financial. At least your financial advisor. You always do your own due diligence.
Oh man, but you know what you were saying about like how the banks was getting hacked or whatever, that's something that well, at least within the past year, it comes to mind also at times. Like, what if all the banks just, I don't know, something just happened and like all of our accounts just got cleared out and they had no way to like put back the amount of money that we had in there and then we just all fucked. Like I don't know, I have thoughts like that sometimes and I'm like, dang, is it even good to have all of your money in a bank
No, people have assets.
cash?
People usually parlay the cash into hard assets, some form of real estate, no matter if it's a franchise and a hard physical property. It would have to be something where you're just relying on appreciation. But really, regular bank accounts, people that have millions of dollars should not have a regular personal checking account. At
Mm,
least not the convenient traditional way.
Hmm.
Because
okay.
I'm not rich by no stretch of the means. But even with me, I have all my LLCs organized where I have my own self-employed pension. I have my own scenario of 401k. I have my stocks, and I make sure that everything that is cash, I just put it into marketing. I put it into marketing so I could get more deal flow. And the cash that I do have, partner up with a construction company and see what's going on. But people definitely need to look at the economy as a wide scale because these cyber hacks affects the economy. These cyber hacks affect the stock market. People's pension is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois is about to crash. Their pension is about to crash where they don't have no scenarios of funding up to, I don't know, 70, 80,000 citizens. So, and that doesn't have nothing to deal with when it comes to cyber attacks, but still, it's still forms of banking. If a cyber attack does hit, then pretty much people gets exposed on how much of a house of cards this economy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything's digitalized. Everything that's cash, it's not real. It's not real.
Who was it? Somebody was saying, I don't know if it might have been Danny. I'm not sure, but somebody was saying how, no, it might not have been Danny. It might have been somebody from work. They were talking about how the U.S. was about to run out of money.
Oh yeah, I kept seeing posts about that last week by October something, mid October.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of money.
yeah.
October 19.
The reason why is that they're approaching the debt ceiling. So if they don't raise it, the government's not going to be able to pay its bills.
hmm Well, there are some other countries that have oil that need some freedom.
Mm.
So
That is funny.
Oh man.
we might be
That
going
is
to liberate some more oppressed countries here soon.
Oh gosh.
well, we already. I don't know. I already invested in Raytheon stocks, so I'm good. So let Biden bomb half of the world. I don't give a fuck at this
Man.
point.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just all this stuff just makes me feel like, man, the US, I've always looked at us as like, like the one of the top countries in the world type of thing. But sometimes I'm like, I feel like
We are. We
Well,
are. We the
really,
greatest machine running. We are.
I don't,
We still
I don't
are.
believe that, man. I really don't. I think the reason why we're still in that discussion is because of our military.
Military. We got
Think
the
of,
best Navy
if you
on
think
earth.
of,
China can't
yeah,
fuck with us.
if you think about literacy, we're not number one there. We're not number
No.
one in math. We're not number one in science.
Hell
Like
no.
we're not even close to number one. It's just our
We're
military that keeps us
52nd
there.
in education, man. We're
Exactly,
52nd in education, bro.
exactly. So,
In the 80s, we
so
was
when they
like
say
top
we're number
5.
one, yeah, that's true.
I
Our
guess just
military is what
when you
keeps
grow
us
up here,
there.
you're just kind of taught that to have like that kind of, I don't know, we on top of the
Patriotism.
world, type of mentality.
Populist. It's the populist. It's a populist thing to be able to spur up. How can I say country? Because people pretty much everybody carries their country flag. Everybody carries their flag. It's pretty much a flag culture. No matter if whatever country that you come in, they also want to have you to have a prideful military with prideful citizens that believe into the military. But we are the greatest thing running, man, because we got $26 trillion economy. We got $28 trillion in debt, but ain't nobody really fucking with us when it comes to our consumer spending. Period.
That's it.
Well, Japan is actually rushing very close. Japan actually, Warren Buffett has his bets on Japan bullish, China bearish because of the China crackdown. I told people to be able to invest into Yang as the China Bear 3X as a suggestion. Keep investing in that, and also the home builders nail, because these hedge funds, they're going to keep winning. They're, they're going to keep buying up people's houses, and it ain't going to be fun no more.
hmm
Speaking about property, it's amazing up around my way. When I bought my condominium in 2018, for what I paid for it for a 2-bedroom, you're not
What
going to
city?
get a bedroom now. I've seen 2-bedroom condominiums in Rochester go as much as almost 300,000.
In
Sheesh.
what city? In what city?
New York,
I do. Okay. So this is NYC. Which borough?
Bronx.
Damn.
Yo, that's wild. That's pretty much what I paid for my house. Yeah.
Telling y'all, man. Telling
I
y'all.
got to write that address down. I need to help a couple of construction people and developers in that area. But
I'm
the
just
hedge
waiting.
funds, they're willing to buy 25% above asking price. And I'm going to interview 2 people that are in the hedge fund industry on my channel, Ben and Brian. And they're pretty much going to give a layout on how people can send them deals in their area so you can take advantage of it. Because ain't no way in hell you can stop gentrification. It's pretty much a freight train going 150 miles per hour. And if you're in the way, you're going to get hit. So you might as well assist by giving them the coal.
I'm just waiting for these COVID shots to give me superpowers, so that way I don't have to worry about this regular stuff that's going on.
But you know what's the sad thing is that this health crisis has been politicized from the Gideon. Okay, now that's gotten to the point where one group is shaming another group for opposite views. I mean, you have people who've gotten vaccinated shaming those who don't want to get vaccinated, and then you got the people who are anti-vaxxers shaming the vaxxers. When it is your own body, you should speak with your doctor, and then you decide what you're going to do.
I don't know. That shit seemed very one-sided. And guess what side I think that are making it one-sided. But when it comes to the properties, like in Miami, Florida, they're willing to spend $350,000 to $400,000 plus. When it comes to anything that's in the suburb, no more than 1 acre. If it is 1 acre, They're willing to deal with it. If it's a fix and flip situation, if it's a fixer upper problem, they'll take care of it. If it has an HOA, they'll take care of it as well. But people definitely need to position themselves when it comes to this. You got to literally understand that if you don't focus on what's going on in your area, what's going on in economics, period, like people that do focus on the stock market on a surface level, I think is way smarter than the average American right now.
Mm-hmm. Why do you care about people shaming you? Because
these people got the right to vote. That's the scary part about it. These idiots got the right to make the legislation so lopsided that you know it ain't fair. I don't necessarily care about their opinion, but these people actually want it where if you don't take it, you don't deserve medical attention.
Yeah, that to me is wild.
That's crazy.
And these are doctors that got caught up.
That's absolutely insane.
So they pretty much saying that we're going to laugh, we're going to piss on your grave, and you're going to love it. Because who's going to stop us? We got the media. Who going to stop us? We got your favorite celebrity. Who going to stop us? We done punked big-ass 6'8" LeBron James to take it.
Yo, my light just flashed. Oh, hell no.
You've been...
Yo, the electricity, like, the lights in my house just flashed. Oh, man.
Sorry about that, Tina. Sorry about that, Tina.
Big brother's listening.
Let me just shut up and roll my blunt.
Yo,
I don't know anything. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Let me give the disclaimer. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Do not take whatever I say is serious.
Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. When we were having a discussion about R. Kelly, I said one thing about R. Kelly, and then my internet went out.
Really?
For like the night. So I'm like, uh-oh.
Yo, they really are listening, man. Hey, yo, the powers that be, we just have a little conversation, you know what I'm saying? We're not, we don't want no problems, okay? We don't want no problems.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's to the point where, people ain't giving no pushback. And that's how you know we have a soft, weak spine society where it ain't even a damn year and ain't no pushback.
Real deal. You better go back to talk that good stuff so they won't take this stream down.
Okay, so let's talk about cybersecurity stocks after my man Sundown is finished.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, it's happening, man. Like, it's this other couple. This isn't the first like major establishment to get hacked. They're hacking a lot of other things too. So you just gotta keep your eyes open and do your research, and you'll see.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out here. I feel like it's only going to get crazier.
Oh yeah. Plus, we got this geriatric in the White House.
Oh man. Anyway, I don't want to get all that, but
it all coincides though. It literally all coincides, because if you notice that all these cyber attacks is literally starting to hit as soon as February, as soon as stimulus checks came out. On the top of the year, all this shit starting to all of a sudden happen. The pipeline, the oil pipeline, motherfucking oil $6 a gallon at certain places.
Is it really? $6?
Well, at the time period, it shot up because of surge demands, lines.
Yeah.
Because that affected people from New Jersey to Houston.
Yeah. But the progressive thing, the progressive and the Bank of America, when they were getting hacked, and you had all the credit card scams and everything going on, or the fraud ring, those were like major events. The reason why I know about Bank of America is because my sister, she works for them, so she was telling me how like the unemployment, like all the unemployment offices were getting hacked, and people were taking people's they were going in and changing the addresses and they were getting people's cards and stuff like that with loaded money on it. So it was crazy, man.
Yeah,
I
they
think
arrested Hush Puppy.
they did.
They arrested that Hush Puppy dude. They arrested him because of the fact that he stole $400 million of unemployment. So it coincides once again. It matches up what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
400 million, man, just gone. So, Sundown, what do you
True
think? What do you
Bitcoin.
think? Do you think that the situation can be at least somewhat contained a little bit? Is there any way how we can cut any type of back door entrance? Because it seems like there's a back doorway in hacking these shits. I noticed.
So Roy Chess kind of was right in his comment
Mm.
where like it's kind of like evolution of hacking. So they'll hack, we'll up our we'll up our security, we'll change certain procedures, but then that'll get hacked. So it's always a game of cat and mouse. So we'll change the system, they'll learn that system and change it, or they'll learn that system and hack it. Then we'll correct that, and then they'll find a loophole, then they'll hack it again. So it's always a game of evolution.
And
So you can't
espionage too.
really, you can't really stop it 100%.
Plus espionage.
Yeah. Think about like the real superpower right now is China. So it's a lot of, if you want to call it espionage going on, with whether it's people like elites and high positions, CEOs of companies that's backdooring with China and giving China a little bit of info so they know how things run. Because I mean, probably in our lifetime, close to the end of our lifetime, if we live long lives, we're going to see that changeover to where the U.S. is going to take a back seat and China is going to be number one. So I'm pretty sure it's people in high places. You had the that Harvard professor, if y'all remember
Yeah.
that, the Harvard professor that
Yep.
was giving
Stealing
China
info.
information. Yep, giving information to China. So it's inevitable. And we're not, like I said, as far as academia goes, Americans aren't filling those
Avid
positions.
enough.
Yeah, they're not filling those high academic positions that would secure us in that role. Now that's going, like, half of that's been outsourced. You have foreigners coming in and filling those positions now, not even Americans. So
They got loyalty
what
to
can
their
we,
country.
yeah, what can we really do? Our only, like I said, our only claim to keep us on top is the military. And as you can see, the military constantly gets budget cuts, troop cuts. They scrap programs that we have. They're about to scrap the A-10, which is a Warhawk. It's a fighter plane.
Mm.
Like, they're going to scrap that. They scrapped a couple of other airplanes as well. So it's like you're crippling the one thing that can keep you on top. So
Yep.
Hmm.
Anybody else?
Christina, you tired already?
Oh, I mean, I'm a little tired. I always start to get kind of tired around 10 o'clock,
yeah.
but I just be up.
Old ass.
There's always somebody live or whatever. Well, now
Yeah, sundown. I said sundown. Rakim. Yeah, as far as the pharmacy goes, Indians have taken over the pharmacy. The most common last name in pharmacy profession is Patel, which is Indian. So Indians are number one when it comes to the whole pharmacy profession. Then you have STEM, and Indians and Asians are taking over the STEM fields. You have the Filipinos and other countries that are taking our customer service jobs, tech jobs, whatever. Like it's no joke.
Yeah, man, because if we can't be able to have And the fucked up part about it is now they want to teach financial literacy to high schoolers and give grants as a proposal when they should have been did this when we had everything as a key. But NAFTA really fucked us up. NAFTA really fucked us up. Man, I don't know why they signed that shit and outsource all of pretty much everything we do here.
Do you know about
Elsewhere.
the visa, like the visa scams that they
H1,
have going on?
H1B1?
Yeah,
Or,
like
okay,
the people
yes.
getting the visas to come over, and they'll get like the 10-year visa, and they get like
Yeah,
the business loan, and then they'll give it to the family member,
tax
and then it
exempt.
resets. Yeah, and then it resets, and then they'll bring another family member and give it to them, and it resets. Like it's so many
Tax
things
exemption
that are
too,
going.
man.
Yeah, it's so many things that Americans have done. It's almost like shooting themselves in the foot because they can't stop it now. They could have stopped
No.
it 20 years ago, but
Yes.
now it's there's nothing they can really do about it. So
Cause it's like, bruh, we hooking it up for them fat. Cause they can come
hmm
through and get a business loan. They
yeah,
don't even have to speak the English correctly. They can be able to just get everything popping. Come to the
hmm
hood.
yep. That's why you see a Habib and a Indian or a Pakistani or a Somalian at 7-Eleven now. 'Cause it's easier for them to get business loan to open that up.
Do they get 50,000 or 100,000?
I'm not sure about the money amount. I just know about how they can abuse the system.
Oh man, if it's 50,000, just imagine 10, 12 family members. They done got 600,000. Plus, you
hmm
know how they like to stack up with each other. They have a whole community set aside
Yeah,
of.
it's like it's smart because I was talking to some Pakistani people, and they had two stores, and one store was by a gym, and then the other store was up at the end of the road. So they had two within like one block,
Hmm.
and I was just talking to him, and he was like, "I can put you on, I can give you a little bit of knowledge on how we run things. It's like you see, right next door is Lifetime Fitness, and Lifetime Fitness costs $150 a month. That's one of the most expensive gym memberships, right? So he's like, if you look at this store, we have like the pre-workouts, we have like the little muscle milks, and we have all the other supplements that a person can, they get done with the gym, they come and get some gas. We got all this stuff for them. But then if you go down the end of the road, that's when we have like the more traditional gas station where they have like the snacks and the sodas and everything like that. And all
But
both of them were family owned.
yeah, yeah. And the things how they really get things popping is when I did had a friend that pretty much their family owned laundromats. They got a CPN and built the CPN, added trade lines when it was actually easy, and literally got $250,000 in CPN funding. Now, immigrants in general use CPNs, and a lot of them you leverage lawyers and realtor agents, and they get things going quickly. 6 to 8 months, they build up that CPN. They done got by minimum $50,000 in credit.
hmm That's where all those and what was it called when they were getting that oh, I know the name of it. I just can't think of it right now. When all those people started going to jail and they were getting
PPP,
busted. Yeah, the PPP. They
EIDL,
took,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. People was literally using abusing those things where it was pretty much getting those 200,000, $300,000 in cash, and just pretty much just going ape shit with it. But it's literally show how the American system is so different when you understand finances or when you understand how the underworld of finances goes. Because really, CPNs aren't illegal. People just don't pay them back.
hmm
I don't recommend CPNs when I fix people's credit. We don't do CPNs. We literally just make disputes and fight fight the creditors to to a T. But like, if you can be able to see how the IT situation in Silicon Valley is, it's literally the Indians and the Chinese pretty much make their own colony.
Mm-hmm.
Own colony, making $120,000 a year. Got Teslas and shit. Got women that look like Xtina and shit. I'm playing.
Oh man.
But I don't know how really people can compete without social media though. That's only how, because Americans, we set the trend. We don't do nothing technical, no. But if you can make money, capture transactions on setting trends, that's literally how we can at least compete on a income base, not necessarily an intellectual human capital base.
Yeah. Now, Rakim said something. See, Rakim, this is why you need to start your channel so that we could talk about that. But you be taking like 20 years.
Well, you can come on my channel, Sundown. You can come on my channel.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would love to go on your channel and talk about the stuff that he's
talk about all
right
this. Very salient points, but
what were you gonna say, Jose?
Sometimes people just need the right motivation to do something. It could be almost anything. Just basically, it was Denise that inspired me to start my own channel. I think, okay, I'll see what I can do. Mm-hmm. And I had a couple of good live streams so far. And, it's like a little baby, but it's my baby. So,
yeah. Yeah. So, Rakim, get on it.
Get on
that.
My email's in the back chat, man. We can do a stream tomorrow.
Yeah. We can
tomorrow, right after this one.
He talked about. But yeah, it
looks like she about to go to bed.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to do is I just wanted to get on and talk about, that Instagram and like Facebook, that wasn't the first thing. That's the actual second thing that got hacked in less than 2 weeks. Because last week you had the whole catastrophe with Progressive Insurance. And last year, you had the thing with Bank of America. So they're targeting everything. They're getting what they can get. And we're playing catch up, and then boom, it'll happen again. So don't be surprised if you see another major, say whether it's an insurance company, whether it's a financial institute, whether it's a I can't believe OnlyFans hasn't gotten hacked yet, but
yes,
that's true.
It's just
they got the best. They got the best cyber team ever. We definitely need to salute them.
Yeah,
they keep billions of dollars.
Because they one of the richest sites right now. All the money that they're bringing in, so I'm surprised they haven't gotten hacked.
Well, a few months ago, we had my union. We had like a virtual meeting, and someone was able to hack onto the meeting. And actually, I think it was about maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Someone hacked into my union's website, so they had to like upgrade their security.
Mm-hmm. But that's what we were talking about, espionage. Like, that's kind of how it's always evolving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have somebody on the inside, whether that's why like they tell us when you're because I have a high clearance, and they were telling us how you can't have certain things that we do. We can't have phones with cameras on it. Sometimes we can't have any kind of devices at all. If we do use, say, one of those computers, we have to log off every single time that we step away from it to keep it from, keep sensitive information from getting out. So that's why they always preach, security. Hey, make sure that you take this, make sure that you don't have this, make sure that you don't, disclose this. If you have this information and you're done with it, shred it, burn it, whatever, to keep it from getting out. Because sometimes people are careless and they might leave something out, or they might leave a phone, or they might bring a phone in and have it on record, or they might, snap a picture, and then that information gets leaked out, and then next thing you know, boom, something got hacked. So
What's good, Raquel?
What's up? What's up, Tina? What's up, Jose?
Good evening.
Sundown,
Okay.
Real deal.
Yo,
How you
yo.
doing today, brother?
What's going on, man? Everything's good. Everything's good.
So were
Everything's copacetic.
were you freaking out earlier today?
Nah, not really. Not really,
Okay.
because I don't know, man. Like what Real Deal was saying earlier. A lot of people we all misuse the internet. It should be for educational purposes, but I think like when it had shut down for a while, I didn't really think much of it because I was like, I need to take a damn break from the internet anyway. But
Rakim, I wish I could, but I had $300 today, man, that went down in the toilet.
oh yeah, okay. Well, that was a hell, man. That was a hell. So I hear you on that one, brother. But I didn't really have anything invested or anything like that. So like as far as the social medias like Facebook or Instagram or different things like that. Because it's gotten to a point now where the internet really consumes our lives. Like as far as not the internet, I'll say social media platforms. So a lot of people don't really interact with people anymore. A lot of people are losing their social skills and everything else. So I don't really think much of it when it shut down. And plus, I knew it was only going to shut down for a short period of time because, like what you guys were saying, the whole economy practically runs off the internet these days. So I knew it
Yep.
wasn't going to be for long.
Yep.
I
We
remember a
gotta keep
time when
this
there was no
motherfucker running.
internet. Yeah, I remember a time when there was no internet like this.
The Bill Clinton days.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Early
It's crazy
90s.
to think that we used to live without it. We was just fine.
yeah. But you know what, guys? Now it's just really social media because we even remember them times when it was internet, but it just wasn't social media. When you had to go on different websites and look up information, or
Yeah.
it wasn't really video broadcasting or being able to interact with other people. But then as time went on, that started taking place. The MySpace days, hell, let me take it way back. Black Planet,
Oh, yeah.
Tag,
well,
all of that other stuff, and then it branched off into Facebook and things like that. And now
Yahoo
we are
Chat.
where we are today.
Yahoo Chat.
Yep, Yahoo Chat.
Oh
Yahoo Chat.
yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
Told you, look, I was lost.
Mm.
I remember I was chatting with my cousin, and she was like, when are y'all coming back to Texas? And I was like, it depends on when, my parents get orders for deployment. She was like, we can't wait to have you, LOL. And I was like, what the hell is a lol?
Yeah.
And she kept saying it, and I was like, what does that mean? She was like, oh, you must be new to the internet, because I didn't know what LOL meant.
She trying to make you look like a noob. That is funny.
Yeah.
But you know something? What's crazy is that you have people that texting. They don't texting with words. They're texting with emojis now.
Well,
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Okay.
It's intellectual lazy. It's being intellectual lazy or intellectually lackadaisical. Everything got to be abbreviated in order for us to communicate.
I mean, but sometimes the emojis just display certain emotions, like
Yeah.
this,
And
like-
it's women driven. It's women driven. Because to be honest, dudes, if dudes if it wasn't for women to be able to just express the lovey emojis, we wouldn't do this. We wouldn't do this.
we just want to
Rakim
roll your
and
eyes,
Sundown.
body, roll eyes like 5 in a row,
And
Rakim and Sundown. Remember the days where you call somebody.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
It was
man,
urgent.
Jesus, I remember.
Man, y'all remember the
those
cards,
days.
the calling cards?
Calling
I was
cards.
the man. I was the man because my dad had an old Nokia, the big remote
Yeah.
control looking phone with the
Big
long antenna.
control joint.
Yeah, I used to be the man because I was like the only person in high school that had a cell phone. So it was like
That is funny.
everybody used to be like, "Yo, he got a
Expensive
cell
too.
phone? Yeah, he got a cell phone." You
Now
have
I
to get the
remember.
calling card and scratch it with the penny, like a coin, and scratch the little film off so you get the number.
Wait, you're using calling cards like to call here within the US?
This is like 2099. Yeah, I used to have to get a calling card to put time on the phone.
Oh
Oh.
wow, you had it better than me, Sundown. I was walking the payphones in 2000. I was
Yo,
walking, I was
I
walking
told you,
the
yo,
Inconvenient.
payphones.
Inconvenient.
I used to be the man. I used to have a cell phone.
So you used to have the bird chirp,
I have no idea what it was. I
Boost
just had the
Mobile, the Boost Mobile situation.
big black Nokia with the
Hey,
green screen.
those boost phones were so annoying. That chirping, God, that
Yeah,
was so
man.
annoying.
It
Like
sounded ghetto, man. It sounded real ghetto to me. It sounded really ghetto after a while.
all you heard was that chirp. Yeah, man, where you at? Oh man, I'm around the corner. All right, I'm gonna come over there. 10 minutes later, yeah, you still around the corner? Another chirp. I'm like, oh man, but man, I remember the first phone that a lot of people really wanted back in the day was the Razors. You guys remember those? The Razors and the
Yeah.
Crazes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You had those. You was like you was doing it, man, back in the day.
True. That's true.
And of course, at that time, polytones came around. Before we had ringtones, we had polytones. So I had the 50 Cent Wankster polytone. You couldn't tell me nothing in high
Oh
school,
man.
Yo, that was the thing back. Yo, remember people like you had the friend that would have the song playing for his messenger. Like when you call him and you get the message, it'd be the music playing.
Oh yeah, yeah, on the voicemail.
Yeah,
On
the
the
voicemail.
voicemail, yeah. On the voicemail, man. One of my friends had Jay-Z Dirt Off Your Shoulders on the voicemail up there. Yeah, man, if you hearing this, I'm not here. Contact me back. I remember them days, man. But yeah, the only JS Blackberries. Man, Blackberries was popping. Like iPhones took over Blackberries. Well, Blackberries used like you had a Blackberry, you was the man. And a
I
lot of
remember
people didn't even have any business. And they
my
didn't have
first
a
phone was a
Blackberry.
phone I bought from 7-Eleven. I remember that. And you had to like re-put money on it or whatever.
That was my first phone too.
Mm-hmm.
I had a phone where I had to buy prepaid minutes. You had to buy the cards and put in for the prepaid minutes and everything like that. Yeah, that was my first phone too. Yeah. The back when like Motorola's, Nokia's, different things like that. And it's crazy how much we've advanced because who would ever thought we would really have internet on our phones like this, be able to communicate
Right.
with people all over the country, be
That
able to
was
communicate
that
with
wasn't
people all
the
over the
initial
world.
thing. Like that wasn't the initial plan for phones that have internet. iPhone changed that whole game.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
iPhone
Yes, it
4.
did. It did.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
I never liked them either, crazy boy. I never liked the Blackberries.
And you know what? It's funny because it was used as a marketing tool before iPhone really changed the game. You would have people that say, "Yeah, we got the internet on the phone." You be like, "Man, this is just like
Yeah,
your
and
mobile site for your company. What are you talking about? This
Mm-hmm.
ain't no internet."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely. iPhone definitely changed everything. You know, the advancement in technology has definitely created different lanes of financial freedom in the economy. And but man, like what you guys was talking about, like with the way the economy is going, with it being like a house of cards, it it's crazy because the economy intertwines with everything. The way what the media broadcasts, people's reactions, like their moods, like the
well,
whole
it
country
creates
is
sentiment.
shifting.
It creates market sentiment when it comes to the stock market. It literally, because literally on my channel 3 months ago, I told people this is a bear market. When you had Wall Street trappers saying it's a bull market, I said it's bear. it's literally consolidating at the time period. It's consolidating off the strength of interest rates at first, and also taxes that's coming up in 2022. Plus, you got Uncle Joey want to see what's in your pocket for $600. So yeah, the media creates the whole entire sentiment. And the funny part about this, Rakim, is literally the huge sell-off was overblown when it comes to that either evergreen some corporation in China, that Chinese corporation a week ago. I'm thinking inside my head, what does China business have to do with our business? Then I realized that if China stocks is going down, tech stocks is going down as well. So like TECL and TECS is both the tech bull and the tech bear. And those two are literally one of the most easiest ways how to compound money off of the aspect of fixed dollar cost averaging. I don't know. My opinion is I think every American should have at least $5,000 in the stock market saved up, or the real stimulus package should have been at least a stock market grant or a business grant that had more qualifications than just what the PPP did. The street dudes literally took over that stuff and literally made it bad for anybody that wants funds that was actually willing to be able to use it
Yeah,
for actual growth.
that was bad. That was bad. That whole PPP loan thing was a debacle. Definitely.
You had dudes from Love and Hip Hop. Arkansas Mo got caught up for $1.5 million and put a hit on his father.
Oh man, put a hit on your father with the money. That's cold.
No, well, hit on the father for the $1 million insurance policy.
Oh, okay.
That
well,
was
that's still cold.
PPP.
That's cold. That's fucked up. That's still
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's still cold.
I can't do that to my pops, man. That is fucked up, man. But yeah, man, he literally got caught up. Now they gave him 17 years for it. Then the white boy that had the $2 million check and bought the Lambo with the check at the dealership.
And then one of the guys from Pretty Ricky, he went down for PPP loan frauds, I believe, as well.
There's a lot of dudes in Atlanta. I know a lot of guys in Atlanta were getting hit, or a lot of people in general were getting hit in Atlanta for PPP loans.
Yeah, man, because there was even people had asked me, they was like, hey, man, you want to get in on this? I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool on that. I don't need the government knocking at my door 3 years from now coming to collect that money, because I don't know, maybe I do believe that they're going to come, they're coming back to collect that money. And if people don't have it, either they're going to get severely taxed during, tax return season, or they're going to have to do jail time or something. But I could be wrong, because it's only been a few people that's been, that has faced consequences from that.
That we know of.
Yeah, that we know of. You're right, Jose. That we know of. But yeah, people, and you can spot people that, mostly grew up in poverty, never had anything before, because they were just flashing that money around, man. They were just flashing that money around. Like, they're like, yeah, I got. I'm like, come on, man, you got that doing the PPP loan stuff.
Yeah, they gonna come back and get it. There was this woman that she got hit because she got the PPP loan, and then she went out and bought a Maserati. And it was like, that's what you bought, you use your PPP loan for? There was a bunch of other stuff, and she ended up getting busted. There was a lot of dudes. It's like we in a state of emergency, and nobody has jobs, and then this person's going out and buying a GT, Continental GT, or this person's going out and buying a Maserati. And it's like, all right, enjoy it while it lasts, because in a few weeks you're gonna get caught.
Bro, how old is Stephanie? She had a beeper?
Stephanie ain't had no beeper. She over here fronting.
That is funny.
You ain't had no beeper, Stephanie. You wasn't old enough.
She was in the 80s.
You was a kid.
Playing Roger Troutman with a beeper and shit. That is funny. She didn't come up.
But
do they still make beepers today? Because it's like,
I don't think so.
Nah.
They got rid
I
of
don't think
beepers
they
in
still.
the mid-90s.
That is a street dude's repertoire right there. He need a beeper.
Yeah, yeah.
Your mama will whoop your ass if you find a beeper.
I gotta see if I can find a beeper. Like I'll hold on to it just for like a '90s theme party or something. Come dressed in some Carl Kanai and a beeper.
Yo, every time I think of beepers, I think of Don't Be a Menace when they were outside standing next to each other.
Oh yeah, and they were paging each other on the
Yeah. Hey, yo, you page me? Yeah, man. Let's get out of here. All right.
Hey, you guys, we have somebody new here. Columbus 92. Oh, okay, never mind.
I guess he was a little shy. But you know, it'll be curious to see who still uses a BlackBerry today.
I still got all my old Blackberries, Jose. I just keep them from like the pictures that I took on them and different things like that. I got
Like the old PlayStation character on them pictures.
Oh, you said who?
I said you look like a PlayStation character on those pictures now, since they're like so dated.
Nah, well, I don't know. I got some baggy clothing. Yeah, you might be right. I got some baggy clothes and some oversized fitted caps.
Damn.
Hey, that was the era, man. That was the era. Don't judge me. That was the era.
Joel Santana is the reason why people got the oversized caps.
Oh yeah. Well, it was so many people rocking it. Like I got some pictures in there with my do-rag and my oversized cap. I can thank 50 for that. He popularized that back in 03. But
at least it fitted though.
Yeah.
At least certain motherfuckers knew how to rock it correctly.
Yeah, man. Some of them cats that it looked like a helmet. They was wearing helmets.
Football helmets.
Facts, man. Definitely.
Baseball cap, the actual baseball cap that they be wearing on the field.
With the Jabot straps and the 4X white tee.
Yo, so somehow my mom she sent me a picture back in the day, and it was like during that phase, and I had on one of them like extra tall tees, and the shirt was like down to like my knees. I was like, oh my god, man, what was I thinking?
You used to dress like that?
Yeah, I used to dress like that.
I remember that phase.
Franchise
and like the heavy starch jeans, because like in Texas they heavy starch their jeans, so it's like super stiff.
Yeah, the crease.
The crease, man. I had a extra tall red shirt with the super starch jeans.
Oh, you bogus for that one. You had them wristbands on too, didn't you, Sundown?
But if you had those super starch jeans, doesn't it make it hard to walk?
No, they were so baggy they was gonna balance out. back in them days.
Oh.
You just pretty much starched them for the crease. They was definitely going back balance out, you know.
But when you walk, it was like that's how the jeans sounded, because they were rubbing together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would not be a good thing. You should try to sneak up on somebody.
No, you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I seen some old pictures I had with my old Pelly leather, and yeah, man, had my you couldn't tell me I wasn't fresh back then, man. I had like a Pelly leather, had some chocolate brown Timbs with like a whole Jabot outfit. And I was like, man, I thought I was doing it back then, man. You couldn't tell me nothing back in those days.
You look stupid now. You know, you pull that out right now, they're gonna be like, oh man, you old. You just got out of jail.
He got locked up in 01 when the Blueprint came out. He remember all them joints.
Like you go around some kids talking about the Jay-Z versus Nas beef. Like, hey, who y'all think won that? They like, what?
Nigga, you still talking about that? What? God damn.
Yo, it's been like 20 years ago.
But Tina, what did you think about the whole thing shutting down earlier?
Um, well, I mean, I don't know if you missed what I said before, but yeah, I was freaking out because I was trying to message my sister through WhatsApp because I don't know why me and her always talk through there. And if it wouldn't go through, then somebody had messaged me through Messenger on Facebook, and when I tried responding, that wasn't going through. And then I was on my Instagram because I'm always scrolling through Instagram throughout the day because I work from home, and when it gets slow, I just be on social media or YouTube. And then like my page wouldn't refresh. So I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, is it just me? Because it's not the first time this kind of happens. But I was thinking, okay, maybe is it my Wi-Fi, it's my internet, but my Wi-Fi seemed to be fine. And I mean my computer was still working for my job. So I was just like, yo, what is going on? So I started texting people like the regular way. Because I like barely text people like the actual regular way these days.
Hmm.
And I got that. So I was like, okay, so it's not my phone service. And I know I paid my phone bill.
Right.
So I was like going through all these different scenarios. But eventually I spoke to some other people and I got in contact with them and they were like telling me that they were experiencing the same thing. So I was like, oh, okay. This is another one of those widespread things, whatever's going on right now. Something shut down. And then, well, one of the people that I was talking to said, well, if Facebook is down, then probably that's why Instagram and WhatsApp were down since Facebook owns all of that now. So I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was like, well, guess I'll just have to wait till it comes back and just do without Instagram for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, man. But like I was also saying earlier, sometimes I feel like, I mean, if they got hacked, then they got hacked. But sometimes I wonder if certain companies do this on purpose to kind of like test it. And I don't know, kind of like a control thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely wouldn't be surprised. But it's crazy too because the internet has now given us um, it's no excuse for people to be ignorant anymore these days. Because before the internet, we depended on mainstream media to get all our information, and the cat has been let out of the bag since we've become more tech savvy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like what you guys were speaking about earlier. It's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes, especially with a lot of these tech jobs being taken over by different people from different countries that's taking those jobs. The way the economy is collapsing, China taking over everything and buying everything that's not nailed to the floor. So yeah.
I
Mm.
say
But
I
they
can
buy,
bet you. Go ahead.
but they buy mostly up the coast because looking at the chart demographics, and even when me, you, and Sundown, hopefully I have you guys on my channel. They pretty much buy up the West Coast from Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, New York, and Florida. They buy expensive shit.
Yeah, not just here, Canada too. Canada has it worse than us. What I
Mm.
was gonna say, what I was gonna say is, I think China will last a lot longer at number one than we did because we're too inclusive and China is not. Meaning that
Mm.
That's yeah.
China is not gonna outsource their jobs. China is not going to have foreigners coming in and working in mainland China doing jobs that Chinese people could do. They're not going to be hurting to have people come in to boost their numbers up in the name of quote unquote diversity. They're going to keep it within themselves. So that whole run that they have is going to be a lot longer than ours. Because if you think about it, look at how long China has been around. Period.
Right.
We've only been
It's
established
one
in
of the oldest
1775.
civilizations
Yeah,
That's
known to
true,
man.
actually.
Yeah.
Now you say that. That is
we've only
true.
been around. They've been around since the BC time. So it's like
True.
we've only been around since 1775. We're
Yeah.
kind of like
Right. Right.
we're kind of like Mike Tyson in his prime. You know what I mean? We came out, took over a bunch of stuff, was number one for a while, and then boom.
And the crazy thing is, like with China, China was like nobody expected China to get this big this fast because at one point they were in extreme poverty and then they became a superpower. So, like you said, we're like Mike Tyson and we've been knocking out opponents for quite some time. But then China's like Buster Douglas, man, got that one good lick, and now
Yeah.
we and
And
now we down for the count, waiting for the referee, like trying to get ourselves back up on the ropes. So,
Yeah.
like it's crazy, man, because like you said, they are very exclusive, and I think a lot of things to blame that we have to look at with our economy is greedy these greedy corporate execs that has outsourced most of the jobs that were intended for Americans. They've outsourced a lot of jobs to other countries because they really didn't want to pay the wages that Americans deserve. So
man, you
yeah.
know you got Al Gore still trying to defend NAFTA to this day.
Oh wow.
You're kidding.
Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. That's and
And
like
research multilateralism too, because multilateralism hurts us because it doesn't make we don't have everything onshore. Just imagine e-commerce, man. If we kept all of the warehouse jobs from the hood, all those
oh
hood
yeah.
jobs, inner city jobs, black and brown communities, literally just kept those in house. E-commerce would have been popular because we can have everything in house. Delivery would be quicker. We don't have to deal with getting a sourcing agent, getting shit on dock because we got all these shipping containers. Man, I'm scared that it's probably sort of my shit. I'm scared that it's my shit at
Well,
the West Coast.
well, to add on to what Lord was saying, he's kind of true though. Like, not every country in China looks like, you know, Beijing.
Those cities,
Yeah,
those
it's
cities,
yeah, they got ghost cities where
empty
everything is still
apartment building.
ruled. Yeah, but China does have a backup right now, and that's Africa.
Yes,
Oh
because
god
they're
damn.
buying up
In
Africa
Jamaica
like
too.
it's nobody's
Yeah,
business. Yeah.
In
all those
Jamaica as
minerals and
well.
resources and everything that they like, if they ever hit a stump, all they got to do is fall back and let Africa pay for whatever it is that they need to pay for.
And it
Well, it's
seems
a
like
trade route,
everybody.
right?
Oh, go
What
ahead,
was that?
Raphael. Sorry.
Aren't they using Africa as a trade route to be able to
Yeah.
get by quicker?
So the Horn of Africa has like it's like the number one import export uh docking station in the world, and China is all up and down that. So if they control the ports, then they can monopolize on what's going on.
The control
Anything
distribution.
that comes in, yeah, anything that comes in, they'll be able to, get the best of whatever's coming in, siphon off what, the rest of the people can have, but they'll always get first dibs. So they like they're it's not just the Horn of Africa, like they got Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, um, then they're moving west out to like Ghana, um, the Congo. It's crazy. They're putting their little footprints everywhere. The only place I don't think that they have any kind of significance in right now is Nigeria, and I don't think Nigeria is playing that shit. But like
For Ghana.
some of these other Ghana, no,
Yep.
I think they're starting to make their way into Ghana. They're starting to
They
do partnerships in Ghana
from what
right
I've
now.
heard,
No,
yeah, from what I've heard, the Ghanaians are they like they're practicing discernment when it comes to doing business with China.
ah, okay.
Like, because
Well, then
some of
that's
them are
good.
they're trying to be exclusive too. They say, hey, some of these jobs will save more money instead of dealing with China if we create industrial jobs for Ghanaians, and they're taking action upon doing that. But yeah, like
So
they
so we're gonna have some thick Malaysians.
Well, no, if that's
We're
you
if they
gonna have
already
some thick
are,
have them.
Malaysians
You
because we
already
got
have them.
Chinese and African women.
They're
no, if they
doing that. They're definitely doing that in Africa because they're trying to create a lineage where they're marrying native women of the continent, and but they have, when they're child, they make sure he have like a more of a Chinese mentality and pledge an allegiance to China. Therefore, they can have stake in the property over there in Africa.
Well, they're not. If because I know back in like 2018, 2017, 2018, when I was in Africa, they weren't kicking them out. They were doing more partner. They were coming in and basically taking over by debt, getting them in debt with them, giving
Dead
them these
slave.
loans that they giving them debts that they knew they couldn't pay back. I know that they were doing that in Ethiopia for sure. But
Yes, some of them are starting to realize they got a raw
yeah,
deal, but once you're locked in, it's
Oh
too
god
late.
damn. What? What? Y'all didn't
Yeah.
have any lawyers. Y'all didn't have global brokers.
Oh
They
man,
saw y'all
like,
coming. They saw y'all coming.
hey, shout out to the motherland, but some man, don't even get me started.
They didn't
But
gave them $10 billion and they said, okay, you can have the whole continent.
yeah, like
not
all of
only
those.
that, but what happens is greed sets in, and you'll have say a country coming in and brokering some kind of business deal, and they'll take like the cabinets or whoever the president is will take like 90% of it, and he'll give it to he'll break it up between him and his cabinet. Him and his cabinet will be good, and then the rest of the people will be living in squalor.
Yep,
That's
that's
been that's what happens in Somalia. That's
yep.
what's happening in Djibouti. That's what's happening in like the Congo. The Congo is where the whole blood diamond thing was happening, right?
I'm not sure if that was the Congo. I I'm not sure.
Now I think it is the Congo because um, they had the diamond mines out there,
And
and the people were taking the rich were keeping all the 90% of what the income was, and then they were taking the people and cutting limbs and clubbing people that were taking the diamonds to try to make some money for themselves. So
yeah, and the crazy thing is, man, some of those leaders over there. So I don't know how this has been going on for so long without people wanting to take arms up against, their government because they've always been in the pocket of Europe, you know. And now it seems like they're just transitioning from being in the pocket of Europe to being in the pocket of China. So either way you slice it, the people are still in poverty and they're sitting on all of those resources right beneath their feet.
hmm
And with the lack of education, those people haven't learned how to manufacture those resources to be able to, use it to their advantage to export them for, uh, for economic gain to, boost the economy and to improve the economy.
Increase the
Uh,
GDP and the human capital.
yeah,
And ain't that some shit, man? You got Akon talking shit. You
yeah,
got
yeah.
Akon talking shit. Every time I see him, he always talking some raw shit.
Akon.
Yeah, man, because he's saying y'all Americans. Cause I'm like, bruh, come on, man. Senegal, y'all pretty much is a dead slave to China. You didn't usher them in where they didn't
Oh
gave you
yeah,
$1 billion line of credit, $1 billion line
it
of
was
credit,
3 billion, wasn't it?
3 billion line of $3 billion line of credit. The Chinese know how to do this. They know how to give. Because they gave the Americans in 2006 $30 billion to keep fighting the Iraq War, to keep everybody distracted so they could build up. But they did with Akon. First it was 1 billion, now it's 3 billion. They just did the same thing. Keep giving them money so he can keep fucking up.
Yeah, so they can be more in debt. And
200% interest.
yep. And the way that they design it, that's why some people are like, nah, I'm not dealing with them because the way that they're designing these deals is that Africa would never be able to pay them back. So therefore, if
200
you never be
years.
able, yeah, you'll never be able to pay us back. You don't have the money. Well, you're gonna have to give up something. So you're gonna have to give up some of this land where this gold is at, or some of this land where this oil, or these diamonds, or this uranium is at, and that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. So
And plus, they got the Iranian, the uranium situation when it comes to the Afghanistan. So, it seems like to me, China is pretty much stacking up, and it's going to help their EV market as well, the electric vehicle market for them when it comes to Xpeng and also Neo.
yeah, definitely.
So, really,
And one thing I wanted to touch on as well. I don't want to, get into a race thing, anything like that. But I just wanted to say how much that intertwines with what's going on with the economic situation of America. Because when we look at that thing that happened where the Capitol building was stormed, um, when you hear like some of these poor class, some of these poor class Caucasian people, how they saying that they're losing the country, is because of the way that the America's propaganda has, created this safety net where a lot of these people have felt entitled over the years, and to see that that's coming crashing down, where they've been promised from a lot of these corporations or government or society in general that there'll always be a place for them above everybody else, and they're losing that traction, and that's why you see the reactions that we're getting right now, you know, based off of the way that this economy is collapsing.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
bread.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Just
crazy
watch.
thing about that scenario is that due to the fragility of of some of these type of people that felt entitled in the past, based off of media propaganda, based off of what society has told them, being able to have first stake in a lot of these jobs. Without these jobs no longer being here, you're going to see more people feeling like they have nothing to lose, and that's going to lead to more mass shootings, more
That's why we
pretty
need an Armed
much.
Securities Act. That's why if I was your governor, I would install an Armed Securities Act where every grocery store, every Walmart, every laundromat, and also have it where in the job, the boss and the workers have guard security and have security cameras everywhere and have everybody to be on alert when he does come back.
Yeah, and that's because and that's crazy because they'll some of those people, they'll lose, they feel like they're losing everything, and the first thing that they'll say, or they'll listen to Fox News and they'll tell themselves, or Rush Limbaugh, whoever, and tell themselves that it's minorities' fault that they're losing the country. So somebody like myself, Sundown, Tina, Jose, we're all just sitting in, like I was telling Blood Moon on Moon's live stream. Trouble, like, because Blood Moon was saying, sometimes you can be in the wrong place in the wrong time, but don't go looking for trouble, and sometimes trouble will find you. And just to think, the last thing you will want while you shopping for milk and fruity pebbles, you just staring down the barrel of a firearm because some guy done lost it because he feel like he has nothing to lose, and going
Hey,
into a
everybody.
store doing a mass
Everybody
shooting.
doing?
What's up? What's up, Terrell?
Hey,
Can you
Terrell.
imagine getting shot? Can
I'm
you
here.
imagine getting shot while trying to get some fruity pebbles? Like, you just be in a hospital, like laid up, and like, damn, I got shot because I wanted some fruity pebbles.
Yeah, you like, damn, I don't. What I do to
Armed
this dude?
society, armed society. Watch when this bitch turn into a law and order armed society where it has to be some form of
But
carry,
you know what? And you know what's crazy?
constitutional or something.
You guys know what's crazy? What I made the connection with this economy collapsing like this. That's why they're so gung ho to instill more and more firearm laws, because they really do want to take people's guns away, because they're afraid of what a lot of people in the public may do due to the fact that this economy is collapsing the way it is.
Yeah. But hey, Terrell, have you brought your ticket to Jamaica yet?
No, I bought.
Oh god damn.
I get my passport and getting the pictures. I'm supposed to get the passport, like, supposed to get all together tomorrow, but I took pictures today.
Nice.
Man, that is funny. I hope you enjoy yourself, man.
I probably
Oh,
ain't
Is it
gonna
a
go
resort?
until, like,
Is it a
March,
resort? Is it a
around my
resort?
birthday.
Is it a resort?
I would love to go to a resort.
Because that's only how I trust any type of scenario like that, man. I need to be in a resort.
I hope it ain't that expensive, but I can wait to go. I'm probably gonna lose my mind out there.
Nice.
There anything I should know about Jamaica? Anybody went?
No, I've never been to the
I've
island.
never been. I've never been to any Caribbean country.
Don't buy no weed. Don't buy no weed because that's connected with
I
the
don't smoke
sheriff's
weed.
deputy. Don't because the person that's selling it to you, his cousin, is the sheriff deputy, and it is an extortion plan where you take the weed, the cop busts you, and the cops say, you know, if you don't want to get busted, give me some dough.
Man,
That's a
real
cool
deal. How
in
you
your
know
pockets.
about that, brother? That sounds like
Don't-
firsthand
don't-
experience.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. I'm just saying, when it comes to Terrell, man, don't trust any scenario when it comes to that.
Well, I don't smoke
Yes.
weed, so
No, but still, they literally try to they try to insert themselves. You know, just steer clear and far away. Enjoy yourself. Go boat riding.
yeah.
Mind your business. Eat some food. Get some thick ass Jamaican women, and pretty much mind. You know. And
Oh yeah, I can't wait when I get caught some women, some Jamaican women. I get to go to a nice, beautiful black country, so I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man.
going to the
And keep a low
Caribbean.
key. Keep a low key
Going to
profile,
the
man.
Caribbean.
No gold jewelry. No gold jewelry, no shining. And if you do have a phone, you know, I get a beat up piece of shit phone. I try to literally blend in.
I should
How are
have no
you?
problems blending in, so
Yeah, that'd be
Blood
great,
Moon
Terrell.
funny.
I definitely want to go to the Caribbean myself.
yep.
Blood Moon funny.
I always was interested in Jamaican culture and see how the people are, see how they live different from how we live in America. Because Jamaica's supposed to be very friendly and open to people.
Yeah, people in the islands. It's all that, whether it's Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Republic, Cuba. It's all that island feel. You know, Puerto Rico, surrounded by water, man. Tropical fruits, great food. You know, great cultures within the Caribbean. So that's what's up, man. I definitely want to travel there myself.
Yeah, I see how some of them be living and a lot of them be living good. It's just like we live down here. The fashion, the clothes, their house. I be saying, okay, y'all got it going on in Jamaica. I need to see what y'all up to over there. And a lot of them do speak English, so I don't think the language gonna be a barrier there.
Yeah. Most Jamaica is an English speaking country. It's just like the cultural language is Patois, but yeah, most people are
better-
speaking to you in English.
You better be doing this on the credit card, man, because you got good rewards.
I like to use
Yeah.
cash.
Man, I like to use cash. That is funny. Okay. Well, I just hope that you do have at least some form of credit.
No, I don't have no credit at all. I got a debit card.
You got secured credit. Well, never mind. As long as you have enough liquid cash to be able to make sure you can do your thing. And Blood Moon said you're gonna have to pay for them. Well,
Oh, I get mine for free. I don't have to pay for anything.
okay. Oh,
And I wanted to ask you, Tina, with you being of island descent, and going back and forth to the Dominican Republic, what's some of the biggest things you notice in the difference between the DR and the United States?
I mean, in terms of what? I mean, there's so many
Just in terms of food, because I've heard some people say they've of course, like the food in the islands, like let's say fruit, vegetables, and everything tastes different from the fruit and vegetables here in the States. Like they say,
Yes.
tastes like cardboard here compared to the to the islands, and just like the way people live, the just the whole like the whole vibe versus being in
Yeah,
the
I mean, I
States.
feel like it's just different all around. I mean, I guess depending where you go, there may be some overlap if you go to more of like a middle class or maybe more wealthier area. But I feel like it's just different overall. I mean, of course, the food. The I feel like the food is just a lot more fresh. Like, there's been times where I've gone to, like, the campo, the countryside, and I had like just freshly killed chicken, like I don't
That
get that
sounds good. Yeah.
it's good as hell. It's so good. And then of course the fruit, I feel like the fruit over there just tastes better. It's just of course the scenery, the environment, because it's an island, so of course the greenery and all that is different, the palm trees, the green mountains. And I feel like it's just a different way of life. Just a very different way of life.
More natural. More
Yes.
natural.
Yeah. And the people are more open, friendlier for the most part. Um I think people care less about personal space. People be all up in your space. Like, it's just very, very familial, like very friendly. I don't know. It's just a different vibe. It's just a different vibe down there, Uh
Wow. Eating fresh killed chicken. You ask for that in
mhm.
the States, they'll be like, look, man, we got some sterotic chicken that's been frozen for the last 5 days. If you want that, we ain't got nothing fresh killed here, man.
You gotta do it yourself, and then you gotta pay for a hunting license to even do that. Because I know people that like to hunt their own meat, get their own meat, whether it's
I've had
deer,
like freshly
wild
killed
turkey.
pig also,
Y'all gotta stop eating that pig.
I know. The swine. I know.
Swine is
We
nasty.
know Dominicans love pork, man. People love pork.
Yeah, I gave up pork. I gave up pork.
Swine was invented by the man to keep us down.
I
That makes
love my
sense.
pork.
That makes sense.
That
That
swine
makes
be
sense
getting
because I love the swine. Christina, don't let them shame you. As long as you get on the treadmill and just burn the sweat, you sweat it off. It's all good.
And don't get me wrong, pork was some of the most flavorful meat, man. I like
It
Something
pork
about it, man.
ribs, pork chops. But I
Oh, I
was
Like
love
like,
some
ham.
pork chops,
Give me
especially
some
grilled.
good. Give me some good, nice slice of ham. Pork ribs is something that I never liked. I never
never
liked
cared
pork.
for it.
I had
Not enough
some.
meat. Not enough meat on it, man. It's not enough meat on it because it
Yeah.
smells good. It looks good.
I had
The
some.
meat,
Wait, you said it's not enough meat on what?
not
Pork
enough meat.
ribs.
Not,
Oh,
on
on
pork
you
ribs.
know what? You actually kind of right about that though.
I love
Not
brisket.
as
I
fine.
love brisket now. Texas brisket is the best.
Mm.
I
Oklahoma
had some
brisket can
boneless
give a
pork
run for the
chops
money.
today.
But the brisket is
In
important.
Arkansas, it could be like third. Well,
I'm
like
making
meat
me
in
home.
general, because I want to stop eating. I want to stop eating meat in general because now I starting to see it's starting to fuck up my family when it comes to medical ailments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
I'm
know,
trying to
all
I'm trying to ease
day.
off of it myself. Sometimes I relapse.
like
Sometimes I
meat in
relapse, so I'm
general.
trying to stop.
To be honest, I can't stay away from pork meat. I eat that a lot, especially pork chops. I like them grilled on the grill, and I just had some boneless pork chops today. They were really good. I usually like to cook myself, so I can't
Because
stay.
you start creating this disease called a diverticulitis. Brock Lesnar has it for eating steaks all the time,
Oh,
eating beef, pork.
Mm.
It's called diverticulitis. So that means that if he sits down, like how we are all sitting down, it hurts because his stomach feels like it's tight. Like if he stands up, feel like his stomach's about to rip open.
Oh man, that's bad, man. And
Because
oh, go ahead, real deal. I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
it affected another person, the head football coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bruce Arians. He literally had it where it was so bad where he doubled down at the dinner table eating steak. Doubled over.
Mm.
Oh man. You so he's not around no more, or
No, he's still coaching. He's still
oh,
coaching.
okay.
Actually, they won the Super Bowl with him last year, but still, it took him out the game for like 2 years before he came back.
Yeah, man. I remember I used to work at Sam's Club back in the day, and I worked in that rotisserie department. And man, I don't know what they pumped these chickens with, but I was getting chickens that looked like I was handling babies, man. They was like looked like a 1 year old toddler. And those people be going crazy over those chickens. Like those people would come right from Sunday church and pick a fight with somebody because they took the last chicken. Like, and
I
they was
work
$5 too. And I'm like, I know this chicken is no good. It's $5, and these chickens are huge.
I work at Kroger's, and I have people that buy fried and grilled chicken almost every day. They will go crazy behind it. They go make family orders of it, like for parties, weddings for it. They buy up chicken all day, every day. People eat at work, the co-workers. It's just insane. I don't eat it. I'm not crazy behind chicken like that unless it's grilled and I cook it myself. But they will eat that, buy that up like it ain't no deal.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. You always I used to ask myself sometimes, man, but with the way that things work in this country, you really don't even want to know further details. But I'm like, you got KFC, you got Popeyes, you got I'm like, where's all of this chicken coming from? I'm like, you got all of these places selling chicken, a lot of chickens getting thrown out, more chickens being brought in. Where is all of this chicken coming from? And you realize you don't want to know how they producing it. And if you guys ever look at some of those food documentaries on how they treat animals on some of those food farms,
That's
you
why.
like, I saw somebody trying to move a cow with a damn forklift, man. They
What
was
the?
pushing a cow
You
with
know
a
it.
forklift.
Yeah, man. You know what? That actually gave that a bad look for that
That's some
industry. That literally exposed.
that's some shit
It,
out for Family Guy.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
that's
in real
why a lot
life.
of people hunt their food. Like a lot of my friends, they rather hunt their own food, and part of the reason why is because looking at how animals be getting tortured and stuff in those undercover like PETA videos, like they show videos of like the chickens. They just put like a tube down their throat, like one of those like that like I don't know what it's called, but you put it on like an oil can and you just pour it into it. It's like a giant like siphon, if that makes sense. It has like a little point at the bottom of it, and then it's like a giant cup, and you just pour whatever into it. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, they were setting the chickens there, and they were putting it in their mouth, and then just forcing like bird feed down their throat, and then they'd be like popping some of their stomachs,
Mm.
so they die of like internal bleeding, and then they just pick them up and throw them off to the side. This is crazy, man. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh my, they go to the extreme with
I'm
killing
good with
animals.
I'm good with just eating carbs and plant-based protein.
Sundown sounds like he lives in the country. We're city folk over here. Nobody is hunting.
Yeah, and like I've even seen videos of when people was like, packaging meat, like they'll run past like pork that had abscess, and they'll just cut it
Hmm.
and wipe it off and keep packaging it. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely chill out here before I grow a third arm or something.
Yeah. Man, I'm scared. Motherfucker get a green thing sticking out my neck, eating some shit like that.
Yeah, man. I don't want to
Big
kill
ass
over at
tumor.
40.
Y'all ever watch
Big
Courage the
ass
Cowardly
tumor.
Dog?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. That used to
Yo,
be my show when I was a shorty.
yo,
that's what my show.
remember when he had that fungus and he turned into that foot? Yo, that's gonna be us eating all that processed food. We're gonna be sitting down one day, and we just gonna have this giant fungus growing out somewhere.
And that goes to show you, man, because like at one point it was legal for them not to put what they was doing on labels. I think just within the last 10 to 15 years, they made it where you have to say everything that's on the label because they was hiding different things that they was putting in this processed food. I'm like, man, this damn country don't give a damn about nothing but
Nah, they
money.
really don't.
I'm like, and then on top of it, they're intertwined with the medical system because people go, looking to fight cancer and various things from, and they don't. A lot of people don't realize it's the food that we eat that's causing a lot of these diseases.
Not only that, but it's also the medication that people are taking that's causing cancer as well. Like I found out that if you take a lot of BC powder or like goodies powder for migraines, it can cause cancer down the road. So I'm like, man, you getting something to relieve a headache and you get cancer out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. What they got? What's his name? Prince Moist. He said, "Who remembers the Powerpuff Girls?" Yeah, I used to watch the Powerpuff Girls, man.
Me
As a
too.
kid. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. Uh, hey, nothing against
Powerpuff Girls had
nobody.
hands, man.
No, not
It was funny. It was funny. I admit to it. I'm not
what
gonna
you was
lie.
gonna say, Jose.
Just out of curiosity, they came out like in the early 2000s or like in the 90s.
Like the late
98.
to late 90s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
98.
90s.
Hey, if you guys noticed something, the way that they was programming us with these cartoons, because nothing against nobody, respect to everybody, but y'all remember that character him on there?
Hey, it was a drag queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yo,
A
I didn't.
sinister.
Well, he's supposed to be like the
drag queen.
devil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like the
with the
devil, but
high
he was a
heels.
cross dresser. Yeah, he
I
was
was
a
like,
cross
oh
dresser.
no,
Oh
it's
my
him.
gosh.
And he'll be like, hey girls.
Oh boy, oh boy.
They trying to
Nah,
push a certain narrative on kids.
I remember that now. I was like, I knew
Yo,
it
he
was
was the
something.
scariest one. He was the scariest one on the
Yeah,
show.
he
He
was.
was
He
like
was.
the cross dresser, and he had like the skirt on with the
Uh-huh.
fluffy thing on it and the high heels.
And when he got angry, his voice turned real deep. But the
Yeah.
90s cartoons was the best, man. Like growing up, we had X-Men, we had Spider-Man, we had a lot of good shows. These kids don't have that no more.
Pinky in the brain.
Oh
Pinky
yeah,
in the
Pinky in the
brain.
Brain, Freakazoid, all of that.
Does anyone remember the Teletubbies?
Yeah, I remember the Teletubbies. I remember the
Controversial.
Teletubbies.
Weirdos.
I heard of it, but never watched it.
Controversial, said the least. That
Well-
is attack on the kids' masculinity.
Well, remember someone said that one of the Teletubbies was gay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I
if they
remember
did
that.
at all.
I do
I
remember
mean,
that.
talking about the purple one. Oh, God.
I remember that. I remember that back in the day. Man, we had. Can you guys remember Where's Carmen San Diego? Remember Where's Carmen San Diego? I used to watch that growing up. That was very educational too.
Yeah, my home.
Rakim, what was that movie with Johnny Depp where he played that Hunter S. Thompson dude?
I know what you're talking about, man. I can't remember the name.
Is it Leaving Las Vegas? No, that's not the name.
I can't remember that. I know the movie that you're talking about.
Because
I cannot remember
it
the name.
predicted a lot of shit. That I don't know, a lot of shit that was pretty much kept under wraps.
Yeah, and that kind of reminds me too. What we was talking about earlier with the way with everything with finances, because like the way like what Sundown was saying with the military, it's gotten to the point now where it's not really a lot of things to inspire boys to be masculine anymore, and in years down the line, that's going to definitely take an effect on the military. It already is. You have people in the Marines saying they can't find any good recruits, to be part of the Marines. So it's really going to soften our military system
Not
because
only
now.
that,
Oh, go ahead, Sundown.
not only that, but like one of my friends he's a TI, it's like a training instructor. That's the Air Force's version of a drill sergeant. And he was saying, man, the amount of kids that get put on waivers because they're not active. So you put them in. So like, if you take a kid that all he does is just sit down and play video games, and you put him in boot camp, he's going to get stress fractures, and that's going to require medical attention. And he was like, man, there's so many kids that come in and then they get put on profiles in boot camp because they can't run because of shin splints or stress fractures they get in their feet and their shins. It was like they're just not as active as they used to be. They were saying that about us when I went in 2005. They were like, "Oh man, y'all aren't as active as we were. Now it's really bad."
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Fear and Loading in Las Vegas. Okay.
Oh,
Fear
that's
and
okay.
Loading in
That's the
Las
name of
Vegas.
it. Okay,
Bingo.
yeah, Logan
Okay.
in Las Vegas. But yeah, man, it's like because everything now is so politically correct, you're not really allowed to have a unpopular opinion on things, and masculinity is pretty much out the door, and it's going to create a society as well, especially with the economy where
Kids.
even the military is going to, start becoming, less powerful than what it once was.
Because they
So,
know they can't get to us, Rakim, but they can try to get to the kids.
oh yeah, definitely. They're throwing the previous generation out the window. They like all of those people
We're
that were
not
born
targeting
in
you.
the
We're not
80s.
marketing to you.
Yeah, they already got this mentality instilled in them. We need to start marketing certain things towards the children, and then the children are going to grow up with more looking at things from a more optimistic approach. But the way that they grow up, they're not going to be able to take people's opinions or people's criticism. Like, yo, you're too soft. You need to get yourself together. Like, how dare you call me soft? I have a right to be soft. Like, that's what it's leading to right now, and you know whatever. If you have an unpopular opinion, you're a bad guy, and yeah, that's why you don't see a lot of pushback on a lot of things these days, in all aspects. No matter what it is.
Because, shit like that is where, people start asking questions and, really, to be honest, I think people should start planning. That's why my plan is on the scale of making sure that people learn on my channel on how to do the liens, the pre-foreclosures, the tech stocks, the specialists, and get ready for whatever that may happen. Like people that are striving to get a house, either from the VA or from the down payment assistance. That's where I think that's going to boost the housing market, the housing market bubble. Is that down payment assistance? Because really there's certain things that we just cannot simply control, but positioning ourselves where we know what's going on. Because to be honest, do you think, everybody on the panel, do you honestly think with you really being more in tune with everything that you're 10 years ahead, 10 years ahead of everybody else? Like in the general masses, there's literally information where if you just go on the person on the street and you said that happened, do everybody in the panel think that they're like literally years ahead?
I know I'm not years ahead. I mean, like just with you explaining the information, because not only do I have to acquire more of that information, but I got to be able to execute on it as well to be more prepared. So,
But I'm
my
not saying it doesn't have to be investing per se. It just have to be in like information in general. You
oh
can't you
yeah,
just see the information war? How a lot of stuff that people would say is either very one-sided or distorted.
oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Like,
I mean, the information is out there. The question is, do you want to be proactive and trying to get the information, or you just gonna rely on other sources? I mean,
a lot of people rely on confirmation bias, Jose.
Yep. Yep. That's true. That's like the people today. Like we have information on the internet that's, uncensored, that can tell you the raw truth. And some people like, nah, you know what? I've been watching Fox and CNN for so long. I think I'm gonna just stick with that.
No, that's exactly what happens. And then those same people.
Oh man. If they got sundown, I might be next.
CNN
Yeah, you
got
might be next. Too much government talk.
Joe Biden got him.
Nah, you're supposed to talk about some stupid shit. See, we're supposed to be talking about the stupid shit. See, they love the gossip channels. That's why they promote them so heavily.
Yeah, they
I'm
probably
gonna have to-
watching us right now.
Yeah, let me check my window, man. See if I got any strange vans in the front.
but it's crazy. Some of the people that you see on YouTube and whatnot. I mean, some of them come up with the same narrative day in, day out. I mean, basically, for example, if you look at Kim 123,
Oh Lord.
it's the same topic over again. It's like, how many times can you talk about Mr. BBC?
Black
Oh
man.
man. Well, that's all that's in his. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy, Jose. That's all that's in his life, man. You can really spot a weak person down the block, man. You can tell he's just like he's too far gone, man. He's not going to be able to, he's not going to be able to apply his intelligence to something that's actually going to be of some type of value.
Mhm.
And that's sad. And that's sad. He's already given up in life, or maybe he was too traumatized by something that made him remain stagnant. So that's what it is with the guy, unfortunately. But we dealing with a society now where of course, with the internet, that has given access to a lot of people, whether it be weirdos, people that are crazy, or just outright losers in society. And we all know negative info spreads quicker than positive. So that's just what we dealing with. On top of it, the guy don't know how to talk to women, man.
Oh
I
no.
think that's his biggest problem. He's frustrated on all levels, and
He's a vagabond.
He's sexually frustrated.
yeah, that's why I just said frustrated on all levels. I didn't really want to, but yeah, like, and
You're a vagabond, man. Come on, Rakim, go in.
Yeah, go in.
Go in, or I'm going in. And I'm really doing research.
Because it's not just him, man. It's a lot of people like that, and that's why I said because Tina takes a lot of criticism from some of these weirdos, and that's why I just wanted to let her know how much we appreciate her content, because it's been two people that I've learned most of my information from based off of Latin America, and that's her and Denise. I've watched a lot of Tina's videos, especially her interviews, and then her content, relating to the history of different groups that migrated into Latin America. So, like, a lot of these guys claim to be, nationalists and patriots and everything, but they don't even know, a lot about, what they're talking about. So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact of the matter is, certain people are going to be attacked because they cannot deal with the contact that they're given. I mean, that's the situation with both Tina and Denise, because they speak about positive things. It's just that some people cannot deal with the truth. People cannot deal with anyone threatening their warped sense of reality.
oh yeah, definitely. This is hey, Tina, you seen this first, okay? Blood Moon said, "Who is this Kim? I'm sure he is cute. Give me his info. I'll be his first."
No.
Okay, Blood Moon. Okay, Blood Moon.
What?
Lace up your boots. Lace up your
Oh,
boots, because you're headed to the Thunderdome. So lace up your boots. lace up your boots and
Hey,
throw on your khaki jacket because you're heading to
maybe
the
Blood Moon
Thunderdome.
can maybe Blood Moon can change his mind and make him feel better as a
Blood
man.
Moon is definitely going to change his mind and make him feel better as a man. You are
Oh
absolutely
yeah.
correct, Terrell. So Blood Moon, have at it.
He snapped his fingers too. That is funny. With his
Kim
hands
is
out too. With his hands out. With his hands out. That is funny.
he is socially awkward to women. He ain't gonna know how to handle one when he come across one. He gonna be acting all weird and first thing he gonna mention that he gonna talk about black man this. Have you dated a black man? Have you seen him go to South America? That all he talks
he's
about over
obsessed.
12 years.
I don't see how he could be able to stretch it for that long of years.
Something ain't right with that man. I think something
Well,
else.
it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people online that's like that, man. Like even me, as you know, like I said, I'm not trying to bring race, into it. But as a Black American man, I'm looking to my left. I'm looking to my right. I'm looking up north. I'm looking to my south. I'm like, you getting all of this bashing black men in every direction, man. I'm like, God damn. Like, like, but you know, it's just that's the internet for you, man. A lot of people, they might have had bad experiences or something that might have transpired in their life, and they use this as their way to, express themselves. And unfortunately, it's not in the best light, and it's just using the internet to spread whatever message that they're trying to spread. But at the same time, they're very ineffective with actually taking action on things that can really help them benefit their lives or be more happy in life. So,
Well, actually, these are some of the topics I discussed when I did my first live stream regarding whether there's censorship in YouTube. I mean, because you take a look. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know how there's certain individuals that have certain mindset. I mean, like resurrecting the Spanish Empire from the dead, or how we can make the DR white again, or how we can stop African American males going to Latin America to be with their women.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a shame, and you got to ask yourself with some of these people. I'm like, do y'all have a high credit level? Do y'all have a credit level at least 800? Do y'all pay any mortgage?
What I'm missing nowadays.
I'm like,
have y'all any paid any taxes, bruh?
Yeah, I'm like, y'all pay. Have you paid your car off? Like, most of these people will be like, nope. Like, even when you look at Kim's video, I'm like, bro, clean that garage up. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Get out of the basement.
Just sitting here and feel, just like talking to anybody that'll listen with no validity to your arguments, man. Come on, get yourself together.
You don't have no evidence of anything.
But hey, it's like that, man. That's the beautiful thing about America, freedom of speech, right?
Freedom of speech. You can be
you have the freedom of speech to say anything and make yourself to be a complete jackass. What?
Yep. Definitely. And that's people's right. So I guess you can't knock them, but we can make fun of them, and they can be a good laugh at his own expense. So.
Well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Sometimes I just watch Kim 1, 2, or 3 just to laugh. The way he stressed me out about how African American men go to these Latin American countries and be with the women, it's like, man, you're that pitiful that you cannot do anything to improve your situation. Maybe if you try to get some therapy or what have you, you might get a little bit more successful with women.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that too is like we're not defending these guys who sit here and make these videos that whether they go to Dominican Republic. First off, they are you can spot somebody that's never been anywhere, that's never been nowhere, and a lot of these guys they sit here, running their mouth. Oh, this in the DR. I'm like, man, you make yourself look so weak. You make yourself look like pathetic doing that. But it can be annoying. But does it really call for being like super bigoted? I don't think so. I mean, you probably like these guys seem like annoying and irritating. Just like when I run across Hebrew Israelites on the corner, can they be irritating? Yeah, but I just go on about my day.
It's funny how people talk about people going to other countries. They probably never left the States.
Yeah, definitely.
Most of it don't even leave the neighborhood.
Definitely. But that's why I have to definitely do myself some traveling as well, man. I want to before before my time is passed on my bucket list, I definitely want to go to Africa. I want to go to West Africa. I would love to visit the island of Hispaniola, both Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Go to Jamaica,
Wow.
Definitely Boricuan Island. Definitely want to go to Puerto Rico. Guyana as well. I would like to go to Guyana. And yeah, what else?
Trinidad and Tobago would be good too.
Trinidad and Tobago would be good. And I would like to even go to parts of Europe, Italy. Yeah, there's a few places I gotta go, man. Definitely.
I'm out with Europe.
Yeah, you out with Europe? You out with
Yeah,
Europe?
I'm good, but I'll probably go to Dubai and maybe the Philippines or Indonesia, but that's about it.
I don't know, Kat. The Middle East seem a little too hot.
Yeah,
A little too hot for me, man. Plus, we got instability.
Yeah, and that hot desert heat, man. That hot desert heat.
Well, I'm used to it, man. Whenever you deal with Bullhead City, Arizona, and hot valleys in California.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. What about yourself, Tina? What's some places that you wanna mark off on your bucket list that you would love to visit?
Yeah, I'm interested in this one.
No,
Speak
El
up to the mic,
Momento
Tina.
Hispano. I just mentioned Africa. I definitely would love to go to the western coast of Africa.
I think
Whether
it's
it be Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, the Ivory Coast, I would definitely love to go to Africa
Tina
and
done
visit.
fell to sleep. Goddamn.
Well, one place I would love to visit is the UK. Just out of curiosity.
I would like that too.
I do plan to go to the DR next year, like around May.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely. I hear you on that one, Jose.
It's a beautiful country and everything, and the people over there, they're very friendly and what have you. Of course, you're gonna find bad apples everywhere.
Not to cut you off, Jose. I just wanted to say, hey guys, I'm gonna have to back out. Hey, Real Deal, I subscribe to your channel, brother. Jose, you're in contact with me. Shout out to you, Terrell.
You got my email, right?
Back out. I gotta let this. No, I don't have it.
Credit Builder 475@gmail.com.
So what next we gonna talk about on our list? Since Tina is asleep.
Well, I gotta check off.
Well,
I'm not gonna pay for this. This is not my channel, so I'm not gonna pay for this. Respect everybody that did show up. Respect and the salute to the chat. If anybody needs to get in contact with me, get your credit repaired. Credit Builder at 475@gmail.com. Credit Builder 475@gmail.com. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. could it be that Christina's taking a nap?
I don't know. Hopefully she wakes up soon. Estina. Yeah, she might be asleep. Who
Well,
knows?
okay, I remember one stream that Fighter did.
Yes.
It lasted like about 11 hours, and the last 4 hours, all you saw was his avatar.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, look, if you're gonna go to sleep, at least put someone else in charge of a channel, or something, or end the stream.
Yeah. When he be going to sleep, it's just like everybody else takes over and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. Well, so far the longest my stream has gone is 2 hours.
You got a live stream?
I have done live streams.
Oh, I don't. You have your own channel?
Yes, I do.
Put in the private channel. I can follow you.
Okay, well, you know what? What I'll do is
I'm back, guys. My bad.
it's
Wait, what
okay.
happened? Oh, 2 guys left.
Yeah.
My bad.
Christina, when I leave after, would it be okay if I was to drop the link to my channel and in the comment
Yeah,
section?
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because you know why? Okay. I was raised, you always ask permission. I mean, I know that's a little weird coming from a person that's almost collecting Social Security, but hey.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, definitely go ahead. You can go ahead and drop the link in the comments.
Yeah. So actually I do.
I think I can just look. I'll just look it up myself and I'll put it in there.
Okay. Because I do have some other topics I plan to talk about. I'm going to do a part 2 regarding becoming a homeowner. I also plan to do a stream on how to deal with stress during the holidays.
Okay.
And also, has political correctness gone overboard?
I think it has.
Okay. What I'll do is, I know that you don't get in too many other channels, but I'll send you the link anyway in case you get inspired.
All right. Okay. Well, I just put the link to your channel in the description box. So anybody
Thank you.
want to go sub to Jose, definitely go check his channel out.
Yeah. It's not, of course, it's not anything as exotic as women are a bear, a deer, and a rabbit. But and of course, it's no, it's no slide with fight. It's just that my content tends to be more of the serious side.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
fine.
mind talking. We can talk about some really good topics and something important.
Yeah. One thing I plan to do, like for March, which is Women History Month, I would like to do like an all women panel to talk about some of the achievements that women has made.
That'd be good.
Okay. So I know that I'm gonna have haters.
Oh, most definitely.
I'm gonna have haters. Number one, it's gonna be because of my content. Number two, I'm gonna have haters with the people I associate with. And I'm sure there'll be other reasons. And you know what? At this point, I don't care.
You better have your mods ready. They're gonna come in full force with their trolling.
I know.
It's just it comes to the territory. It's all part of the game. It's all right.
It's okay.
Get used to it after a while.
But you know something, Christina. It's amazing how much garbage gets thrown your way.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. But I mean, what can I do? I can't please everyone, you know. It is what it is at this point. And the thing is, the people that talk the most shit don't even watch most of my stuff, so they don't really even know where I actually stand on a lot of stuff. They just talk shit and run with it, and then everybody just repeats what everybody says, and then it's Xtina says this and Xtina does that and blah blah blah. When in like half of the shit they say, I've literally said the opposite. So this is how I know that y'all just talking shit and don't actually know what I'm about or what I talk about on my channel.
They don't even come
Fine.
around and watch this channel.
It's fine.
Some of
though.
them used to, but they stopped because they claim that you ain't pro-Dominican anymore.
I'm stupid.
And you know, to be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit hesitant in like messaging people in Instagram because the one thing I'm afraid is people gonna confuse me as one of the slow taps.
Yeah, selective hearing. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. But you guys, I think I'm about to end this. It is now 11:33. Yeah, so for those of you that subscribe to my other small channel, thank you. I will occasionally just do random lives on there. Of course, I'll continue with my live streams on here that are more going to be more like, you know, specific topics and stuff like that. The other one is going to be more like just random stuff.
What's your eldest channel?
Oh, you didn't see when I dropped it? Hold on, let me drop the link. I haven't posted anything on there yet.
Okay, because you say you have a makeup channel, but
Oh yeah, I have my makeup channel too. Oh man, I haven't posted there in months either. But yeah, I have that one also.
I didn't know you had another channel. Can you
I
drop
just made it like a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing on there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, before we end this, I just want to say Thursday is my birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Go
Yeah.
party.
I'll be 59 years young,
Nice,
which makes me a senior citizen in YouTube land.
All right. Well, hopefully you do something fun. Do you have any plans?
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a little get together with my siblings this Saturday. Some of them not seen my place. I actually bought a condo like almost 4 years ago.
Okay.
You don't want to stay up, Sistina? We can talk about anything because I'm free for tonight.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh, me too, but I go work at 3.
Oh, yeah, nah, I'm gonna end it here. Oh, it's gonna be your birthday too, Adore Me. Okay, yeah, you and Friday got the same birthday. That's what's up.
Happy early birthday, Adore Me.
Okay.
Well, I got tomorrow off because I have doctors, I have medical appointments and whatnot. So
Cool.
You did a good job with the interview, Estina. We glad you brought somebody from Cuba that knows the real actual situation of living in a communist country and
Yeah.
someone that knows history and not bullshitting. But that was a good interview. Hopefully you come around more because we'd like to know what goes on inside Cuba. I don't think it is as bad as they make it on the news. I think they be oversaturating because Cuba is one of the countries that stood up to America and basically said no. That's why they got.
I created a separate one though. That's mine. That's the one that Lord made. I emailed you the one that I made. But anyway. All right, y'all. Well, to everyone that's in here, if you haven't liked this video, please give it a like before you leave. I will be back on Wednesday for episode 3 of Women Wednesdays. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be an interesting topic regarding Black
yes.
women. And I'm sure you're going to get some hate, some of the less secure men.
Well, let them hate. I mean, but the thing is, I'm not going to be up here just talking a bunch of crap either. Like, I like to keep stuff fair. But anyway, yeah. So yeah.
What the topic going to be about?
I'm going to be talking about Latino men.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be weird.
You know, it is Hispanic Heritage Month and all. So, yeah.
I will be there. Will you invite men on the panel?
I will eventually open it up to the men. I would, depending on how it goes and what is said, I would like to open up to the the Hispanic men to say their piece and defend their honor.
Yeah, let them defend their honor. I don't got nothing against it, but we should
Well-
start ourselves coming here.
Well, the fact of the matter is, we have to accept the fact that some of the Hispanic or Latino men are not a high quality, but they're those who are.
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna have your ancient people and there are people that are actually worth something in every group. So I mean, it is what it is.
But I do appreciate the shout out that you gave me when you had your stream regarding beta men.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jose is one of the good ones.
I don't know why they so jealous. Most of them do get with most of their women, so they probably single and can't get a woman. That's probably why they insecure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this.
Yes.
Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see everybody on Wednesday.
All right. Good night.
Okay,
and
good
please
night,
be safe.
everyone. Good night, Jose. Good night,
Good night,
Terrell.
Jose. Good night, Stina. See you Wednesday.
All right.
Take care.